married for 66 years now. I felt that my husband stole the baby because I was too young to get married to start with. And there's a lot of age difference between me and my husband, almost 10 years. So when he got married, I was in college. I was studying in Queen Mary's. And he said, no, you have to come with me to Calcutta. I said, no way. I have to finish my studies. No way. So he said, okay, but not with your parents. So I stayed in Queen Mary's hostel on the 3rd floor. For each class, I had to come down, up and down, go for food, I had to come down, and 1 year I studied. Then afterwards, I was waiting for him to call me to come back because it was too much for me. So I went to Calcutta and lived with him after that. Married for 66 years.
You see me heavy work. You see me do me dirt. There's something about that work. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe, my drive me a deserting. No time to have you lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. You see me heavy work. You see me do me dirt.
Dhananjay can listen to all of this. The only place you're ever going to hear any of this is on this video. So it's not true. I'm just saying this for the sake of the video, so that there's some good things about you also. So yeah, I know I'll take my diamond earrings gift for saying all of that by the side.
Oh no, you're not gonna do it. Spontaneous.
I'm completely embarrassed myself. So this is my little brother. For about 15 years of my life, I tried to keep. But having said that, it was a fairly easy fight. Where they would come bite me and scratch me. And when my mom showed up, he would start crying. I was trying to plead. He was crying because he knew if he didn't cry, he would be the one who gets shouted at or given, time off. So that's how I led the first 15 years of my life.
And then what happened at 15, I don't know what exactly it was, but he was 15, I was about 17. Then life just took a complete turn, like 180 degrees. And since then, we have been very, very good friends.
Each of them left home. So once they were away, they realized how much they missed each other. And in a way, maybe that's what brought them closer also.
So I think that if I list out my list of besties in my life, he's out there in the top few. Ghayathri was actually the first person that I met. And why did I meet could be a good question. Dhananjay was really clear. He said, I'm all the way in New Zealand. I want my sister, or he calls me Akka, he says, I want Akka to meet the person. And only after she says that, yeah, this is a cool person, am I going to meet that person. And then what we do was a big challenge. Where are you going to go and find perfect life partner for your perfect little brother? Dhananjay and I was I think just crazy. It just happened overnight. And before I knew it, I landed up in New Zealand and it was magical. Okay, I'm just like rambling
It's
on.
fine.
I can't do this.
You can do this, Shah.
I'm rambling on too much.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Throughout my life, I have been in a society which respects everyone. Respect is considered a human nature which makes a gentleman.
Could you please prep me and give me some nice stuff?
How was it happening? What did you do when you went to New Zealand? What was the test of your office?
I feel like I'm in a question answer session. Hey, that ruined the whole.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be here in Paris, Roland Garros for a Grand Slam action.
The match of the day, Martin Solveig against Bob Sinclair.
Who cares?
So basically what I felt about Dhananjay, a new person in life, is the first time I met him. Someone rang the bell, I went and opened the door. A little bit surprise was there. Then I am Dhananjay. He said I am Dhananjay.
I've inferred that is another family member. Mingles with everyone. And also his sister, Meghna. Both Dhananjay and Meghna, they pull each other's legs so much, we enjoy. I wish I also had one son.
It's not that Ghayathri saw Dhananjay and Dhananjay saw Ghayathri and they got. There's a process.
I waited 30 years and I can't believe it was my mum who found me a boy. Who found me Dhananjay. Okay.
They decided that among themselves decided and they come out saying that we are going for it.
I could have never imagined that my mom would find me Dhananjay. Like, he's so perfect. He's imperfectly so perfect. He's like my prince.
So the foundation itself is quite strong.
He's my Prince Charming, and I never believed in destiny until I met Dhananjay, and he's everything I could have wanted and more. It's like the universe just works in mysterious ways, and sorry, what happened? Who knows who I'm marrying?
I know.
Dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum 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 dumakka dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum 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 dumakka dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum 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 hey dum 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 dumakka dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum dum dumakka dum 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 dum
She's a girl full of surprises.
Of all the people in the whole world
Her decision is always the best.
who can find me a boy, my mom set me up with Dhananjay.
Even in selecting her own bridegroom, I just left it to her.
Clearly, she knows me better than I think she knows me. What will I do without my mom?
So how did we meet?
I don't know. Which version of the story are we going for? I don't know which version to go with.
That's when it all started. Then they started chatting with each other on Skype.
That's true.
Like, we never met on Skype. I never met you on Skype. Ever.
No? Never.
So how did you meet?
I don't know. I just met you on the day of the wedding.
So you've never seen me before the wedding?
No, and the Yaro was there. You know, they held that damn thing. And
Ghayathri is the first person that I meet, and at the end of the conversation, I just kind of knew inside that this is the right girl.
Right.
Never.
So was I dating your alter twin?
I don't know.
Did they switch you at some point?
I had some kind of a yeah, some kind of psychotic episode.
Serendipity is the only word that comes to my mind when I think of Ghayathri, because we have spent 36 years trying to get DJ to agree to think about getting married.
Yeah, we just want to get it. Yeah, we didn't want to wait much longer. We said just find us a day in July or something.
No, Dhananjay didn't want to wait. He's like, what if this one escapes?
And he said, okay, let's try it, let's see. We figure it out. Maybe it'll work. He was like, you guys have 3 months.
So I met his mum and his grandmother and his sister even before I ever met him.
And we had a wonderful conversation. We were in Good Earth.
The point where Ghayathri told me that my mother was boring and my sister was irritating. I think my mother and my grandmother and my sister did a very, very bad job selling me.
That's not at all the story.
I constantly refer to this as my biggest and probably most important project that I have ever led.
His sister, his mother and his grandmother had to try very hard to sell him. Okay.
Trust me, that's a whole lot of pressure to be able to do that and do that right.
We're like, oh, your mom's so boring, your sister's so irritating, and then
I never said anything of that sort.
Everyone who's around me knows about it. Everyone at work knows about it.
given that whatever my sister's a marketing genius of some sort.
That I've been on this let's call it the project.
Good faith. So then I had to step in and then sell myself.
So I remember coming back home that day and giving him a shout the next day, and I said, I really like this girl and I think you're going to too.
I sold the shit out of myself, and she totally bought it. She's, like I said, she's the sweetest, kindest, most beautiful, amazing person that I've met, and I'm just truly lucky to have her in my life. Sweet enough?
Oh my god!
I didn't rehearse mine.
That's how he sold himself to me, okay?
Of course, feeling some side we are happy, some side we are little, because she's the only child. If she goes away means we'll be let out. See, that is the thing. But any girl child means we have to get married, no. You can't keep her with us. So we have to sacrifice what it is.
And now he's landed up in New Zealand, which we think is the perfect place for him, because going by facts, the number of cattle in New Zealand is more than the number of human beings in New Zealand. So we think that that's the reason why he's chosen that country to actually work and live in.
You think I'm gonna drive myself? I know I'm like extremely, I know I'm extremely independent, but still drive my way to the wedding.
So out of the blue, one day she just shows up in New Zealand with bag and baggage. So disclaimer: this is not a true version. Her version.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm all dressed and I'm ready to whatever, run away or get married. Fine.
Where are you?
Reena's ready.
You're already there?
So she got so fed up with talking to me over the phone or Skype or something like that. She was like, go to hell, this is not working. I need to go to New Zealand.
I wanted to see DJ perform under pressure, right? So there I am, landing off with unannounced at his doorstep. I changed my mind.
Changed her mind.
I'm running away. I'm not coming to the wedding.
So that.
I'm not breaking up with you. I said I'm taking a bit of time because I'm trying to look excessively pretty for you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll leave in like another 5 minutes and I should be there by 4:40.
So one day, whatever, I'm just roaming around my house in my boxes and then she just showed up at the door. Like, hi, here I am. And shocks me.
What does a girl have to do nowadays to find herself a decent man, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Your parents are here, aren't they?
So I think that's where the courtship started. In New Zealand.
It was really fabulous. It's much better than what I expected. It was a lot of fun.
Right, but relieved that the main event is over.
Weddings are fun to gather with family, and I'm so glad that I could come.
We got the special treatment, I think, for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
It wasn't one day on the wedding.
Yeah, and it purely comes from the fact that the very fact that we're getting married.
The emotions are only of like happiness and relief.
They are just so thrilled and whatever you
please get married.
Everything was just beautiful. It started with a small mehndi ceremony at home here, and that was fabulous. Then the next day was Pradhanam. That's when I met Ghayathri for the first time, so it was a very sweet and special moment. And it was also the same time when I met Dhananjay as a groom, and again it was a very, very memorable moment, and then followed by the wedding.
I think that was fixed between the parents.
There still had to be an auspicious day and all that.
Friday evening wedding, so we could do a Saturday evening coming. It all just fell into place. I mean, we had no role to play in it, okay? The parents fixed the dates. Pujari helped in finding us the right time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. It was breathtaking, and the first 2 days I was a little concerned, because DJ had his professor face on, and he'd be like, all cordial and courteous, and all of that, and then it was the most magical trip. He whisked me away to this place by the lake, and that's where I fainted. And,
So Dhananjay is someone who is extremely unplanned, and I think this is something that everybody has told me, and it comes through because he never books his tickets. I mean, he'd book his ticket like one day before flying or one of those things that you won't know until he actually. This is one of the versions.
Yeah, one of the versions. One of the many versions.
Nobody will ever find out the true version ever. Right? And then he whisked me away to this helicopter ride, and I'm not scared of heights, but I'm scared of flying in a whatever. Okay, so I'm like, no, are you nuts? I don't want to do this. You know, I'm leaving like tomorrow, and I don't want to do all that. He's like, I already bought the tickets, so we have to go on it. So we're on this helicopter over Lake Tahoe.
And all this while she's freaking out. She's in a helicopter over a lake, not very happy with what's happening.
Plan, right? So I didn't know that was the plan. And brings out this very, very pretty ring.
Wish 1075.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my dress. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, and every song's like gold teeth, grey goose, stripping in the bathroom, blood stains, ball games, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs and our dreams, and everybody's like we're so Maybach, diamond Z timepiece, jet planes, islands, suckers who do gold leash. We don't care. We all got caught up in your love.
The plan was to do it over a skydive.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we had it all organized to do it. You know, talk to the skydiving guys. You know, we said we're going to make it happen. There's going to be a one of a kind thing. We can't say no. You know, yeah. She was refusing to skydive, but I convinced her. Finally, I did
didn't know that
convince
was the plan, right? So I didn't know that was the plan. Yeah, so he's full of surprises. I mean, for someone who's so unplanned, right? For him to do all of this and take my breath away was just crazy.
We don't care. We all got caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be around you. It's the one in our blood. The kind of looks you take for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can complete me, baby, baby, baby. I will.
I'll just scare her into saying it. That also works. Those who need some advice.
Too much vanity proceeds to take of hearing who's the richest. I don't care about your riches. Where is humanity? That's your responsibility. You're looking down on people now. Where is the humility? Giving it up when humanity is like a video in a chat. Yeah, right about saying I'm on. You can't elect to the disease. Rushing out first. Get the mic up. Gonna be the brutality. Crazy, considering the lyrics. People's crazy. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, whoa, whoa. The giving me ever drained, and I'm a leather game queen. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mouths, will you marry me? Because he doesn't realize that, yeah, and with actions, you know.
Yeah, what did I say? I said.
It was almost like there was no way I could say no to you. Right? He just made sure.
They just scared her into saying yes.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Let me live that fantasy.
can't think of. Nothing comes to mind, but they were loud. Oh, I got my first speeding ticket. After so many years of driving in the US, I never got a speeding ticket in the US. Driving for so many years in New Zealand, never got a speeding ticket in New Zealand. And there I go, the first time we're going out for like this long
The first time that we actually go out for a drive.
Yeah, like a long drive. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody had to like just kind of introduce themselves and whatever, say I'm on a holiday, and I decided I should embarrass Dhananjay. I don't think he gets embarrassed at all.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Everywhere we went, we had a bit of fun. So there was this one episode we went clubbing in Wellington.
No. You cannot say that. So this is not true. Disclaimer. This never happened, okay?
This was still at a very unsure stage, right, when this happened. We were having a good time in this bar and, some guys were dancing, whatever. Then we guys were sitting and a random bunch of guys walk up to me and each one of them goes, each one of these guys just randomly walk.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I might have had the conversation with Ricky. This clearly kind of pushed me over the edge. There were three very wise men. Yeah, from their behavior that night, I think they were very wise. So I was driving maybe 20 kilometers over the speed limit or something like that, which is I take pretty seriously in New Zealand. So I was pulled over by the cop. Ghayathri tells out this whole story. I'd flown halfway across the world to meet this guy, to be with this guy, and he's taking me for a drive and things like that.
He's really excited because I flew halfway across the world just to see him, and I've never met him before, so you have to let him go.
I'm a romantic, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write it as a 5 kilometer over the limit.
It's a big discount.
Gave me a big discount, said that I will.
Yeah, we want to invite him for the wedding. Yeah, so I was like, we met on the internet and here I am. I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
So I just flew 18 hours, half across the world to meet the man behind the voice. Yeah. I flew 18 hours too.
And they all just loved that story and we got special treatment after that. We didn't have to wait. Just do your thing, guys.
Do you remember what that lady said at the end of it?
So I went first and I got to the other side and I was waiting for Ghayathri to come. And I screamed. And so one of the ladies next to me, one of the ladies, oh, she screams like a girl. And I don't know what got into me. I said, oh, that's just the way I like it. So when Ghayathri actually landed, they were all like, ooh.
Maybe the cat whistling at me. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell happened?
Those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best, that'd be for me. All this greatest shit I did tonight. Those would be the best memories.
And his mother told me that Dhananjay is very safe. He's a good driver. I always tell Dhananjay to drive slowly.
If anything, I want to advise this couple I'll only say 3 things. 1. Let love be the foundation of your life. Number 2. Have a policy of give and take. And number 3. Give up anger.
Like, I don't have an iota of doubt. This.
When she just decided to make that trip and make things real.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who wakes up next to you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who goes along with you.
If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, hey, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you.
If I'm working, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the one who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you.
And if I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who's growing old with you. And when I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who comes back home to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Come on, hand up here. Come on, follow us. Come on. That's right, that's way. Come on, get us, come on.
And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who wakes up next to you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who gets drunk next to you. If I gave up, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who's havering to you.
I think the wedding was perfect.
Yeah.
I think I've used that word too many times. The wedding was perfect. I mean,
the rain just added value to the wedding. Just brought out more flavors.
we got ourselves the perfect monsoon wedding.
Yeah.
And it rained at the right time. It was pouring when I was supposed to come, and I was freaking out just a little bit. Just a little bit. And, but the minute I got there, I was just so happy. I didn't care if it was raining. It was like a big deal. So we have a rain wedding.
Whoever shouts will get a big ice cream.
Reena.
Can you say ice cream instead? Ice
Sit
cream
down,
and
Shrey.
cola.
1, 2, 3. What will you say?
DJ.
One,
Then
okay. Ice cream and gola. Okay, Samit?
I don't think anybody
Samit, you
reacted
have to
to
say ice
that.
cream and gola. We love you, okay? Ice cream and gola. Ice cream and
Ready?
gola. We love you.
1, 2, 3.
Ghayathri and DJ, we wish you all
Very nice. God.
DJ, we wish you all the best for the future.
Yes, we do.
God.
Hey, you were singing songs. Though.
Okay, wait. We have to redo that.
Okay, let's do it. No, that's so boring.
Ghayathri and DJ, we wish you all the best for the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, she's finally getting married. Yes, but we can't believe it. Yeah, we still can't believe it.
I think they don't want to believe it because it means they're just.
Maybe that's a valid point.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
a
want
valid
to believe it.
point.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, then.
Why am I too short than me?
Yeah, okay.
You've seen around you get married, your friends, your family.
I would say just be yourself and keep cruising. Keep cruising.
It was an eventful wedding. Yeah, when we met, and within 3 days, at some point, we decided that this was it.
It was very easy.
She's definitely a perfectionist, and when she sets her heart on doing something, how she brings it together.
You want to go back in time and do like this whole back to the roots sort of the ancient wedding.
మధుర మధురతర మీనాక్షి కంచి పట్టున కామాక్షి మహిని మహిమగల
A wedding is about family. Wedding is about what everybody else. So this beautiful fairy tale wedding that she put together definitely reminded each and every one of us of a fairy tale. It was just like one after another, you know, I would say this and say this and be like.
Dhananjay, the bridegroom, is certainly the right match for our life.
Ghayathri has always been my little baby. I mean, my older girl. And in the past few years, she's become into my friend.
She's herself with everyone. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't care who's in front of her. She'll just be herself. And
True to herself.
Yeah. No, not everyone can do that.
Watch out for you Ghayathri again. DJs are very last minute. Let's go with the flow. Let's see how things are going to happen. So I would give you kind of a dose of A, patience, or B, do your own thing. Tell him the place, tell him the time, ask him to show up and take him along. Never really thought that I would have so many particular requirements in Nuzivedu, which is his ancestral home. He wanted a small wedding, which is what I've always wanted.
led away right at the opportune time. It allowed my family to have a bit of fun and set the mood more than anything else. Mahol banana is what they say. Mahol banana hai.
What? What does that mean?
I don't.
To watch both of them and the entire ceremony come together, because you know that they're kind of perfect for each other. You can see it when they look into each other's eyes, and I've spent so much time. I can actually, you can actually see it. The way Dhananjay looks at Ghayathri and the way Ghayathri looks at Dhananjay, they just look so perfect for each other that the entire ceremony was super magical, and every little thing that they did, you can see that it's so right.
One more thing to add, I think the first time I met officially the family was in Guy's 10th birthday. Like Guy's 10th birthday. Yeah. So they had a party in our house, and then that was the time like when I was introduced to all the family members. Like that was just before my wedding.
I'll see you tonight.
Oh yeah, honestly. I
Yes.
thought you wouldn't be around if it wasn't for all of that.
Thanks to Guy.
Shravati's here with us.
No, well,
Yeah.
everyone else should thank her because then they'd have lost someone as amazing as me in their life.
Don't shift the focus.
She strived towards those goals very well, very confidently. Even when she had her ups and downs, she knew how to handle it beautifully. She's a great kid. And she's always a big sister for my little son.
Yeah, she's like achieved a lot on her own, I guess. So yeah, that's like I think our kids are all like really pampered, and, but she's like been very confident, and she's taken everything in her hand and she's handled it. And I think Annie Mummy can answer that better because she has seen her grow as a baby.
She's seen her grow as a baby.
Yeah.
Guy, that's how we call her. She was a cute little kid with what you call chubby cheeks and dimple chin. And today she has grown up into a beautiful dancer and entering the threshold of wedlock. In fact, the first day we met, Dhananjay straight walked to a stranger, and that's me, and said, "Tata, I am very sorry, we are late." In fact, that's a real great gesture by a modern youth.
If I think about the wedding and how it all unfolded and everything that happened, this is the part I'm going to be able to speak very little about, because I must have spent that entire, say, 60 odd minutes trying hard to clench my fists and bite my tongue and prevent myself from bawling like a baby in the background. The only thing that held me back was the fact that I had heavy eye makeup, and I knew that if I started crying, I looked like a vampire or a zombie, which I didn't want to, because Dhananjay said I have to stand next to him through the show. But the reason I see this, it was just intensely emotional.
So I was telling Dhananjay this, I was like, I've seen everybody cry at weddings, and I told him, just keep, I don't want to cry at the wedding, because I'm like a basket case, and I was like, I can't afford to ruin my mascara, so please, just keep at your jokes and keep me laughing, keep me smiling the entire time. We were supposed to look at after the wedding, we were supposed to look at the star, what is it? The Arundhati star, which I think blesses the couple. So.
Oh, it's there behind the clouds. It's very clear.
It's behind the clouds, very clear.
They're not very spontaneous things, They just say some nonsense and that's about it.
I've seen the world
I've never felt that before. You're excited and serene inside. It's like everything's going on and nothing anybody says or anything does makes a difference, and you're only focused getting married.
Yeah, because it just seems so right. I think that's all that mattered. It just seemed so right. And everybody was there who meant anything, and yeah, just went with the flow. It was very, very easy to do.
He's telling me, yeah, I want to kiss you, but I'm just waiting for the Aivar to
Then he can't annul the wedding.
peck me on the cheek in front of the Aivar, and he's like,
I thought, wait until he finishes everything. I don't want him to cancel it.
Yeah,
I walk away. Yeah, that's it.
They will do very well. They will be very happy. See, each one is give and take. And when it's marriages, they have to work out to themselves.
the rain stopped, and the minute he was going to tie the tawi, it started raining again. It was like, you know, the gods were dancing in great joy for our wedding. I guess in so many ways it's like a fairy tale come true. Like we felt like we got married in a beautiful home, fitting for a prince and a princess.
You just know that when they look at each other, when they're standing next to each other, when they're staring at each other from a distance.
He'll do anything to put that smile on your face.
And sure, guys, just gonna be listening to this. You have a one-of-a-kind guy, absolute gem. Everyone who's around him, who he's close to, who he has decided are a part of his life. He is extra special to each and every one of us. We cannot live without him.
I don't know, it's just perfect. I can't find a better word to say how perfect this is.
It was our wedding, so we defined the rules, and that's it. Everything else was
And I think for the first time in history of Telugu weddings, the bride and the groom were allowed to define and set the rules of the wedding. And we had to be super thankful to both sides of the family to let us do it just the way we wanted it, and to be so participative in that way, you know, to be so supportive for us.
And the game is like there's a gold ring and a silver ring, and you try and see who gets both the rings or who gets the gold ring, kind of a thing. The first time DJ got it. The second time Ghayathri got it. So I was actually waiting to see what he would do the third time. And he did something very cool and interesting. It seems instead of grabbing the ring, he instead grabbed Gayatri's hand. And then they were like fooling around a bit, and while he did that, he quickly went and took off the ring and came off. So I'm quite happy that it was 2-1 in favor of Dhananjay. We do not have a single picture, single photograph of Dhananjay with the family looking like a normal little boy. 15 years, not one picture. In 1 week, maybe 15,000 pictures. This clearly shows that Ghayathri, he really loves you a lot. I have seen him patiently stand through thousands of photos, thousands, and do all kinds of things, not just simple poses, right from the Shah Rukh Khan pose, to the carry and lift pose, to the carry like this pose.
I never thought I'd be married. I never thought a wedding would happen so soon. And to find someone who can, make me laugh and be, whack me on my head when I need it. I need it sometimes.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a
I wish a very happy, healthy, wealthy family.
Well, he has done well for himself. We'd like him to settle down, have at least 6 children. So I will have a lot of grandchildren and be happy, that's all. We all wish for his happiness.
I wish both Ghayathri and Dhananjay a long, blissful, happy married life.
We all love you.
We all love you. Have fun.
फूलों फलों फूलों के साथ तो
DJ and Ghayathri, we wish you all the best and hope you have a great marriage.
Let's burn the roof and then we'll do it again. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it.
Ice cream and cola, we love you.
Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be.
And also I want to wish both of you guys all the very best for a fantastic, awesome married life going forward.
Congratulations.
The best for his life.
All the best for the future.
Yes. Ghayathri, we wish you a successful life.
Gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey.
I wish Ghayathri and Dhananjay a very long life and happy and best of everything.
Began as the hunt for the princess, for the handsome prince, then unfolded into a beautiful, magical fairy tale wedding, and now continues on into a story tale of living happily forever after. Wishes that we all continue to stay beautifully connected as a family. You're far away physically and geographically in New Zealand, but please stay virtually connected with all of us, be it on Skype, and come visit us as often as you can. I'd love for my kids to grow up knowing their uncle and aunt really well. We want them to have a second set of parents too.
When you're busy laughing, life's just gonna be great. And with you, that's all that it's gonna be. Like a whole bunch of crazy, fun, laughing sessions. That's what I signed up for.
It's like winning the Nobel Prize, seriously. It's you're all ever. Yeah. For her to define something as perfect is
Okay, so you're perfect.
No.
Wait. So you're perfect with all your imperfections. Okay, so there goes.
Mahol or something like that. Yeah, something like that in Hindi. You got to set the tempo or whatever. Set the pace. And that's what they did. Set the tone. It was just so perfect. Just felt right. That's all. Yeah, I also did a dance. I think you made me go around like a ringa ringa roses.
Yeah.